Welcome to the latest USL League One in 10. My name's Jason Longshore. We're getting you set for week 4 of the USL League One season. We're a few hours away from Madison heading to Florida to face Orlando City B. We'll get there in a bit, but let's recap week 3 and look ahead to this week's action. We'll start with the number 1 item on the countdown, North Texas SC. It took them as much time as you could find to defeat Forward Madison last weekend. It was a 95th minute penalty kick from Ricardo Pepi, who's earning all the headlines for North Texas. That penalty kick was enough. Gives North Texas SC the 1-0 win. It was Brandon Cervania on loan from FC Dallas who earned the penalty. It was a great touch from him deep in stoppage time inside the 18. He cut to his left. It forced Madison defender and captain Connor Tobin into a lunging challenge on the edge of the 6. Cervania took the hit, got the foul. Pepi converted the penalty, and North Texas pocketed the 3 points. The win, and frankly, the dominant performance from North Texas moved them to the top spot in the power rankings over at USLLeague1.com, jumping them ahead of South Georgia Tormenta. North Texas took 24 shots in the win over Madison. They controlled 67% of the possession. It was a very strong performance from a team that is 2-0-0 so far in the season. FC Dallas loanee Callum Montgomery earned a spot on the team of the week. Defensively, he had 6 recoveries, he had 5 clearances, and he helped his squad to the clean sheet in the win. The aforementioned South Georgia Tormenta, they fell to number 2 in the power rankings. They're still number 1 in the table. They've played more matches than anyone else. They haven't lost yet. And it took another late goal, this time a late equalizer, for them to rescue a point in Orlando on Sunday afternoon. Lars Eckenrode won a header on a free kick from Marco Micheletto in the 94th minute. Orlando goalkeeper Juliano Chade came off his line late. It's a battle inside the 18 with Eckenrode and Will Bagru, and Eckenrode wins the challenge, wins the header, and earns the point for South Georgia Tormenta. Look, it was a back-and-forth first half. Both teams had chances. In the second half, Will Bagru's cross found Antes Juf in the 18 to give Orlando their first lead of the season. After the goal, the big concern and the big storyline coming out of this match is Will Bagru from Orlando. He was battling for positioning with Eckenrode. As he's falling, Chade is coming out of the Orlando goal to punch the ball away. The collision was Chade's knee connecting with the side of Bagru's head, and the young midfielder had to be stretchered off due to the injury. All of our thoughts all week have been with Will Bagru as he tries to recover. We've not had an update as of yet from Orlando City B. It was one of the scarier collisions that I've seen in a professional soccer match, and we're all hoping that Will Bagru is able to return to action very soon for Orlando City B. Number 4 is another 1-1 draw, this time out in Arizona. Toronto FC 2 and FC Tucson. Jamel Cox opened the scoring for the hosts, Tucson, in the 73rd minute with a low left-footed shot that beat Caleb Patterson-Sewell. Toronto's Jordan Hamilton responded 6 minutes later. That equalizer earned Toronto a point on the road, a big point on the road that could come in handy later this season. Number 5 on the list, Lansing Ignite notched a 3-1 win over Richmond in their home opener on Saturday at Cooley Law School Stadium. The Kickers, they didn't help themselves when Captain Maxi Rodriguez picked up his second yellow card of the day in the 35th minute. Richmond was able to keep it scoreless until halftime, but Lansing took the lead 2 minutes into the second half on a long-range bomb from defender Nick Moon. That earned him a spot on the team of the week. Alex Bruce doubled the lead 8 minutes later. Richmond didn't go away quietly, though. Dennis Chen pulled one back in the 66th minute to set up what could be an interesting finish. However, the third goal of the night gets the number 6 spot on the list because Garrett Stoneman, who scored it, sealed the win for Lansing Ignite, was named the USL League One Player of the Week. Not just for the goal. He was also strong defensively in this one. He won 9 of his 11 duels. He recorded 5 recoveries. He notched 4 clearances. Stoneman was everywhere. His goal put the game away and gave the Ignite a win in their home opener. Number 7, it's back-to-back wins for the Greenville Triumph. 1-0 over Chattanooga on Saturday night. Jake Keegan gets his second goal of the season in the 74th minute, and it's all the Triumph needed. Xavier Gomez had a goal called back in the first half for being offside. He put in a low cross. Keegan finishes it. Gomez and Keegan both made the team of the week, but it was Gomez who was named the man of the match. Consistently looked dangerous in possession, created a ton of chances for his teammates. Chattanooga, they're also creating chances. They're just not converting them so far. 3 goals in 3 matches for the Red Wolves. We know Tim Hankinson and his pedigree is to create attacking teams that put a lot of points on the board. We haven't seen it yet from the Red Wolves. You feel like it's coming with the chances they're creating. Final product, just not there yet. Number 8 on the list, we'll stay in Chattanooga, talking development now. 2 teams made some big announcements on the youth side this week, and Chattanooga was one. They announced that they'll be launching an academy that will connect youth players to the Dalton Red Wolves in USL League 2 or the Lady Red Wolves of the WPSL. President and General Manager Sean McDaniel said this, quote, "The Red Wolves Academy will ensure that talented players from all financial backgrounds will have access to the path to college and professional soccer through our affiliation with the United Soccer League. Scholarships will be available for those youth with economic need, and the U7 and U8 teams will be free of charge in the upcoming season. If you're in the Chattanooga area and you're interested, check out the Red Wolves website for information on how to register for the upcoming tryout process for the elite level youth teams." The other academy announcement was in South Georgia. Tormenta announced that they'll be fully funding 3 teams next season in their academy. The 2007 boys, the 2006 boys, and the 2007 girls teams will be funded by a coalition of donors and corporate partnerships. It's a pilot program, and the idea is to give the players who are selected for these teams the complete feeling of what it's like to be a professional. All their financial obligations will be covered in the program. Brad Nine, the director of youth soccer at Tormenta's Academy, he stressed that this program will break down barriers for players that might not otherwise have the opportunities to play at this level. Big investments by Chattanooga and South Georgia Tormenta on the development side. As we see the USL increase what it's doing on the youth side, these types of investments will be very key going forward. Number 10 on the list, we're looking ahead to week 4. It starts tonight. Forward Madison heading to Central Florida to face Orlando City B. Both teams looking for their first win in 2019. Madison still looking to go full Mingo. They haven't scored yet. 2 shutouts for them so far. On Saturday, 2 matches. Chattanooga hosting South Georgia Tormenta. Greenville, back-to-back wins for them. They're hosting Richmond. Will Tormenta still be on the top of the table after this week's 3 matches? We'll let you know next week here on the SDH Network. Thanks, everybody, for listening. Please spread the word about the USL League 1 and 10, and we'll be back next week.